20 weird facts you probably didn't know. The world is full of oddities that don't always make it into the average trivia list. From peculiar animal behaviors to bizarre historical quirks, here are 20 weird facts that will surprise you. 1. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Botanically speaking, bananas qualify as berries because they grow from a flower with a single ovary. Strawberries, however, don't fit the definition since they develop from multiple ovaries. So, the next time you grab a banana, you're technically eating a berry. 2. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. Wombats produce cube-shaped droppings, which help prevent the feces from rolling away. This unusual adaptation allows wombats to mark their territory effectively, especially on uneven terrain. 3. Sharks existed before trees. Sharks have been around for over 400 million years, while the first trees appeared about 350 million years ago. That means sharks are older than not only trees but also Saturn's rings. 4. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Dolphins usually manage around 10 minutes underwater, but sloths can slow their heart rates and hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. They use this trick mainly when trying to avoid predators. 5. The Eiffel Tower can grow taller in the summer. When metal heats up, it expands. Because of this, the Eiffel Tower can be up to 6 inches taller during hot summer days compared to colder winter months. 6. Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. 2 of the hearts pump blood to the gills, while the third pumps it to the rest of the body. Their blue blood comes from a copper-based molecule called hemocyanin, which helps them survive in cold, low-oxygen environments. 7. There's a species of jellyfish that can live forever. The Toratopsis dohrnii, often called the immortal jellyfish, can revert its cells to an earlier stage and start its life cycle over again. This process doesn't make it truly immortal since predators can still eat it, but it's a fascinating biological trick. 8. The shortest war in history lasted just 38 minutes. In 1896, the Anglo-Zanzibar War broke out between the British Empire and the Sultanate of Zanzibar. The British bombarded the palace, and Zanzibar surrendered in less than an hour. 9. There's a species of ant that acts like a dairy farmer. Certain ants milk aphids for a sugary substance called honeydew. They protect and care for the aphids much like farmers tending livestock. 10. Sea otters hold hands while they sleep. To prevent themselves from drifting apart while floating on water, sea otters hold hands or raft together. Groups of otters holding hands can include dozens of individuals. 11. You can't burp in space. On Earth, burping works because gravity separates liquid and gas in your stomach. In microgravity, this separation doesn't happen, so attempting to burp often results in wet burps, a messy mix of liquid and gas. 12. Scotland has 421 words for snow. From sneasel to start snowing to skelf, a large snowflake, Scotland's rich vocabulary for snow reflects how important weather is in everyday life. 13. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Venus rotates so slowly on its axis that a single day there lasts about 243 Earth days. But it only takes 225 Earth days to complete an orbit around the Sun, making its day longer than its year. 14. Koalas' fingerprints are almost identical to humans. So much so that, under a microscope, even experts have trouble telling them apart. In fact, koala fingerprints could theoretically confuse forensic investigators. 15. The longest hiccup attack lasted 68 years. Charles Osborne from Iowa began hiccuping in 1922 and continued until 1990. He hiccuped an estimated 430 million times before the condition mysteriously stopped. 16. Pineapples take about 2 years to grow. Despite being a tropical fruit that looks like it should grow quickly, pineapples are notoriously slow-growing. Each plant only produces one fruit at a time, making them surprisingly labor-intensive to cultivate. 17. The inventor of the Pringles can is buried in one. Fred Bohr, who designed the iconic Pringles packaging, had part of his ashes buried inside a Pringles can after his death in 2008. His family honored his quirky request. 18. Butterflies can taste with their feet. The taste sensors on their feet help butterflies identify whether the leaves they land on are suitable for laying eggs. It's a quick way to check if their caterpillars will have food. 19. There's a type of frog that freezes solid and comes back to life. The wood frog can survive being frozen during winter. Its heart stops beating, and it stops breathing, but once it thaws in spring, it hops away as though nothing happened. 20. Cows have best friends. Studies show that cows form close bonds with certain other cows. When separated, their heart rates rise and stress increases, proving that these animals experience social comfort in ways similar to humans. These weird facts show how much stranger and more fascinating the world is than we often realize. From cube-shaped wombat poop to jellyfish that can reset their lives, nature and history are full of surprises waiting to be uncovered. The next time you want to impress someone at a party or spark curiosity, drop one of these facts into the conversation. You'll definitely get a reaction.